Alright, Champions League is back for Man City. It's City versus Leipzig away in Leipzig in Germany. Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, I think. So yeah, review, let's get into it. Alright, it's been a long time since we've played Champions League football this season. And we are a very different side to the time we played last. When was the last time? I have no idea. Don't know. I don't even know who we had in the group stage. Who did we have? No idea. Honestly, no idea. Did we have PSG in the group stage? Or was that last year? It was Dortmund. Dortmund was the other big team. Dortmund, yeah, I remember that Erling Haaland wonder goal. John Stones wonder goal as well. Yeah, Erling Haaland wonder goal as well, but no Cancelo to cross in like that anymore. But yeah, back in the Champions League. This is where the season starts to get spicy. We love the Champions League. And if we get knocked out, we're guaranteed to get knocked out in entertaining fashion. If it's going to happen against Leipzig, they're the team to be entertaining against. They are like a Monaco. They're like a Lyon, although that wasn't exciting. That was just depressing. Against Tottenham, they were exciting games. Like when we played Leipzig last, was it 6-3 or something? Like just exciting games. Two exciting teams. Whether they win or lose, I'm pretty sure. Especially with City in the Champions League anyway. Which I kind of... Well, no, actually, I'd rather go out entertaining than go out dull and whatnot. Although some of the exits have been absolutely painful. That Tottenham one was the worst. Real Madrid was worse. I don't know if that was worse. No, I think Tottenham one was worse. I don't know actually. Yeah, the Real Madrid one was pain. Oh, actually, just gotta stop thinking about it. Get on with this. But yeah, RB Leipzig. Yeah, absolutely huge game in the Champions League. I don't know if we're gonna win the league this season. I think we still will, but Champions League. Some players have been coming out and saying about how this is the target. Especially Ederson's interview come out saying this is his main objective. And then keep some clean sheets. Damn it. Right, just bad in goal recently. But yeah, Champions League this season. Since we're faltering this season, like we haven't got it together that much. I wouldn't be surprised if we won it this season, but actually I'd be very surprised. But you know that when we were class, we just couldn't get it. But now that we're a bit iffy and our system kind of is a bit, since our system stinks, we could just shock with the Champions League win now. Like Chelsea did a while ago. They were in a bad season, then they just turned it around when Tuchel came back in. An off-ish season for City. So could we win it? A lot of the other big teams are faltering, like Liverpool, Barcelona aren't in it, and United aren't in it, Arsenal aren't in it. Napoli is like the big team that I want to avoid. Hopefully like a Real Madrid knocks them out. Real Madrid are also Champions League royalty. They'll be tough to beat as well. Milan aren't the team that they were last season. Dortmund are on a good vein of form. They're like 5-5. Or they've won every game this year, sorry. Spurs, who knows? I just hope AC Milan knocks them out because I hate facing English teams. All English teams just seem to knock us out. Have we ever beaten an English team in Champions League? Don't know. Liverpool knocked us out. Chelsea knocked us out. Spurs knocked us out. Played anyone else in it? I don't think we've played anyone else in it off the top of my head. Yeah, we've only been playing the English sides recently. Maybe because we never got far enough to face them. Like 15-16 was the first time we made a semi-final. But yeah, so I hate facing English sides. Give me foreign teams all day long. Don't want to face Bayern Munich though. Bayern Munich are decent still actually. Bayern Munich and Napoli maybe. And Real Madrid. They're probably my three favourites for it. I just don't think City will click on time. Although the Nottingham game, even though we drew, was kind of promising. But yeah, still. Let's get into RB Leipzig. See how they're doing now. We look at RB Leipzig. First foreign team on this channel. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to look up. I couldn't actually find like a squad selector thing for them. So I'm just had to go on Sky Sports and I'll give my guess of what they're going to be. But yeah, we look at Leipzig in the table now. They're supposed to be doing well, so yeah, let's give them a look. Looking at the Bundesliga table now, we've Bayern Munich up top and first. Doesn't matter about them, we're not looking at them. Borussia Dortmund in second, Berlin in third, Freiburg fourth. Didn't know about them now. I knew Frankfurt were kind of up there as well. RB Leipzig sitting in fifth. That top six is 5 points between them, and they have all the same games played. And Bayern they've dropped 6 points in the last six. Only won 2 games. That is 6 points. No, that is not 6 points. That's 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that is 6 points. Yeah, that's 6 points. Trust my maths, alright. Borussia Dortmund, as I said, they've won every game this year, not season now, in 2023. Union Berlin, great form. Leipzig, they've won 1, drawn 1 and lost 1 in the last 3. Then won 2 and a draw. So their form isn't that great, but they're still up there. Freiburg, yeah. So that's them in the table now. They're 5th in the Bundesliga. Well in with a shot of the title. Like, they're only 4 points behind the title, the leaders anyway, who are level with Dortmund. Dortmund will obviously fall off like they usually do. Well, they won't. They've been out in first before and they've just not been able to. But Leipzig's results now, who they got those results against? Wolfsburg, I think they're 8th in the table or something, as we just seen. Let's see. They are 7th in the table, like I did not say. Good 3-0 win against those. That's a good win. 2-1 loss against Berlin, who are both just third in the table. So if they had won that, they'd be on 42. Union Berlin would be on 40. So they'd be in third if they'd won that game. But yeah, but they didn't. So hypotheticals, tomato. I don't think that's the right saying for it. But yeah, a loss to them. Union Berlin, hopefully Pep takes good look at that game. 0-0 against Cologne. Yeah, not great results. I think before this they hadn't lost since like September or something like that. I seen a stat online before they lost that game that they hadn't. 2-1 win against Stuttgart, whereas Stuttgart in the table, I'm imagining they're near the bottom, 14th. Yeah, I was right on that one. 6-1 against Schalke. I don't even know where they are anymore. Schalke, they're right dead bottom last. Leroy Sané's former club, played them in Champions League in 2018-19. 1-1 against Bayern Munich this is all the results since they come back from the World Cup basically. 1-0 against Bayern Munich, that's a decent result. Leipzig and Wolfsburg, the only convincing ones. Let's see the Stuttgart one. Did they go ahead in the game? Yeah, they went 2-0 up to be fair, and then got hit back in a penalty. But yeah, not the most solid form, but to be honest, form goes out the window when you're into Champions League, as we kind of know. See Chelsea when they won it. Form probably goes out the window. It's a fresh start in a different competition. I'm just going to go straight into what I think their lineup might be. Starting lineup. This is the team that they started at the weekend, and then I'll just give my thoughts on who might come in, because Nkunku is back and he started on the bench, so I'm guessing he's just back from an injury. Will he start the weekend? I haven't looked at any reports or anything to say that he might or not. But Blaswich in goal, he's their first choice, and Klosterman, he's not their first choice right. I don't know if he's had an injury or not, maybe, but he's not been playing a right back all the time. I don't know if this is a back three. I'm guessing it's a back four with him at right back and him at left back, because there's no other right back in this team, I'm guessing. So David Raum, City were interested in him before in the summer, I think. He's their left back. Gvardiol, we all know, we all want as well. He'll be there too. Orban, he's their captain and main centre back as well. So them two will definitely be starting. Klosterman out right back. It could be Henriks if he's on the bench. Henriks, yeah. And if they want to exploit maybe a Bernardo Silva at left back, or just an empty space at left back, they might play Henriks over Klosterman at right back. Or they may go to a back three, play Klosterman, Orban and Gvardiol as a centre back, David Raum on the left and Benjamin Henriks on the right, to really bomb down those flanks and exploit the space, because our centre backs, there's only three of them, Kyle Walker, Diaz and Laporte Rake, or whatever combination of those, and they probably play quite narrow maybe, and you can stretch them with the wing backs, and then if they play three up front, they have more space to play with. But that's if they commit players forward. Yeah, it's interesting though, very interesting what tactical setup Leipzig will play. But then we got this ex-Schläger in, I'm guessing, CDM, because he's a mainstay in that midfield. Same with Dominique Szoboszlai, I think that's his first name. I think those two will start. I really don't know with this Haider a fella, or it could be Kendrick Limer, or yeah, I think it's between one of those, I'm pretty sure. I'm guessing Forsberg doesn't start that often. I'm guess these two do, so I'm predicting Timo Werner and Andre Silva, I keep saying Valente Silva, to start alongside a returning Christopher Nkunku. I think it's Christopher, it's Christoph, I don't know. See Nkunku had to come back into that front three. Halstenberg, he's like a backup left back, I'm pretty sure. He won't play, he's like a centre back, right back, and yeah. Well, so this is what I'd go for. Oh, will they play 3-4-3? If they play 3-4-3, maybe Szoboszlai doesn't get in the midfield. Will they? Because our midfield will be packed with Bernardo, Rodri, Gundogan, KDB. Will they just maybe give up the midfield battle and just play 3-4-3 and really focus on going down the wings? The 3 is going to lose against our 4 anyway, so you might as well just make it a 2 and then bomb down the wings instead. Because then you have three centre backs anyway to cover what's coming forward, and then you can drop back to a back 5 as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if they went 3-4-3 in this one, but they usually go 4-3-3 or whatever. They usually go 4 at the back. That's what I mean. They did play 3 at the back recently enough, though, I think. Maybe I'm just thinking of this game because they don't have Henriks like a proper right back. But Klosterman is a senior sort of centre back for them. Is he just coming back from an injury? Maybe, but yeah. So the lineup I'm going for: Klosterman right back, Orban, Gvardiol, David Raum. I'll go for these three in midfield, and then Emil Forsberg coming out for Nkunku, if Nkunku is ready to come back, obviously. I think he is. He played 21 minutes plus stoppage time in the weekend, so I'm guessing he's fit enough probably to start the game. Maybe come off it whenever. Dangerous RB RB Leipzig team. They can revert. They can go 3 at the back or 4 at the back, and they're probably very comfortable doing it. They seem like the type of team that plays both systems. So yeah, that's the Leipzig team. The City team to play them. Oh boy. Right. So what usually I go with this sort of graphic, but I scroll down and realize, oh, this one's here. This one looks quite better because this is the way I want it, vertically, like this. But wait, realize you can move these things as well. Are you kidding me, bruh? This is because I couldn't find a formation that would fit like a 3 at the back sort of thing that we actually play, because Pep obviously doesn't have a standard formation like this. This is what we normally play, making this box in midfield. So this is how we play in possession, basically. These boys maybe just... So yeah, that's kind of how we play in possession. Then out of possession, Bernardo goes maybe to left back and whatnot, and then these 2 boys drop back, and then it kind of reverts just like that out of possession, is it? Maybe? I don't know. To be honest, I think these 2 kind of stay more higher, and then these guys come back like that. I don't know. Because the other formation I was trying was to show it like this. This is kind of how the press goes, kind of. KDB and Gundogan are kind of pressing up like this, and then they're forced to shift it out this way, and then I don't know, maybe who fits up like that, but that's kind of the way we press. Maybe these guys a little bit higher. When we press like that, it's actually quite a good, you know, like it's quite hard as you can see here. Like, where the hell do you go? That's why I feel keepers just always lump it out, and Ruben Diaz is always in this around here to win it. Say on the Rodri, maybe he's in a bit more here like that. He's a bit more leftish. Yeah, that's kind of how we press almost. But yeah, going back to... So this is the team that I'm going for first and foremost. Kyle Walker at right back. Ruben Diaz at centre back. I'm bringing Nathan Ake in at left centre back, just purely because I think that's what Pep's going to do. I think Pep isn't the biggest fan of Laporte at the moment, because he doesn't seem to start most games. So that's what I'm going for. I'm going for Nathan Ake there. One of the other big ones is I'm going with Riyad Mahrez coming back in instead of Philippe Foden. I'll just leave it like that. Yeah, you get the gist of it. Yeah, Nathan Ake back in. Ederson's obviously in goal. That brother's never getting dropped. Although I'd prefer Ortega to come in now at this stage. Riyad Mahrez is there instead of Foden. Grealish continuing his best form at City so far, continuing his role on that left, because no one can really replace him now, because Phil is trash on that left hand side. As I said, he's better on the right. Yeah, better on the right. Ilkay Gundogan there, and KDB, Erling Haaland up top. I really don't know how anyone gets in, to be honest. Alvarez, he's getting a new contract. Why? He doesn't start. Like, I know he's a World Cup winner, but he didn't win the World Cup with City. Like, he scored a few goals, but he doesn't start. Like, that's not me saying he doesn't deserve a contract. I'm kind of saying he hasn't been playing to deserve it. Actually, no, yeah, I am saying he doesn't deserve one. He hasn't played to deserve it, and that's more City's fault. That's not saying he's not good enough to play. It's just that he isn't playing. Like rewarding Phillips with a new contract if he had a good World Cup. Like, he played some games for England, or did he? He came on a few times. Like, it'd be like giving him a new contract for that. It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, so this is the lineup I'm going for. Erling Haaland kind of has to be in the team. He had a bit of a stinker the weekend. Hopefully he gets that out of him for the Premier League next week. Oh, Alves will probably play against Bristol City more than likely. Playing all 4 of our midfielders all the time is a little bit risky, but Pep's playing Bernardo Silva at left back all the time now. Will he go for this Bernardo at left back in the Champions League? He might go Nathan Ake left back, Laporte centre back. That would be smart of him. Will he do it? Hopefully. I'd like to see that. I would like to see that. Although I kind of like seeing Nathan Ake in the box because he's such a good box defender. So when there's crosses and shots coming in, he's good at blocking. He's a bit like Ruben Diaz in that aspect. But yeah, anything else? Oh, just City's form. We all know City's form. I've shown you the team now. There's no point going through City's form. We know City's form. Drew Nottingham Forest. Good 3-1 win at Arsenal. 3-1 win at Aston Villa. 1-0 loss against Spurs. But yeah, we get the gist. We're all devastated and depressed. Doesn't matter about our form now. Our form just goes up and down like a madman. Do madmen go up and down? I don't know. But yeah, see, 1-0 against Nottingham, 3-1 against Arsenal. That just tells you all about it. And if I told you we played better against Nottingham Forest than we did Arsenal, well, you'd probably believe me because it's City, innit? It's typical City. We played better against Nottingham Forest. We just missed loads of chances. And Arsenal gifted us loads in their game. But yeah, this is the City side. That's my preview. What am I going for prediction-wise? I'm going for 1-1 away from home. Decent result for City. I don't think there's away goals anymore. Thank God for that. But yeah, 1-1, it's a decent result, I think. Will we score first? No, I don't know who will score first, but just 1-1, and then both teams are kind of happy to take that into the next leg, which will be at home for City, and hopefully we'll win that then. If that happens, good crowd, it should be good noise, good atmosphere. So yeah, 1-1 is my prediction. So yeah, leave your predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification. I'm joking. Don't know how to do that. But yeah, and I shall see you for the post-game review. Yeah. Peace.